Ride for a real one, yeah. Slide on a real one. On my mama and God, you the real thing. Can't even cap to me, now you feel something. Yeah, you want it.
Welcome to That's Out Podcast, a show where we discuss topics that are out, topics that are in, topics that are in between, out and in. I am your host, Whitney, aka 420 Artist Whitney.
And I am Naomi, aka Slacia Fierce.
And we have very special guests this episode. These brothers are one of my favorite podcasts. I make sure I watch the whole thing. They are very opinionated, and in their right, they should be. But I really, really am very excited about this collaboration, and I don't know what else to say about it. But we have F the Internet podcast in the building with us today.
Make sure you get my good side. Make sure you get my good side. Yeah, give us some applause.
Give us applause.
Yes!
Yeah! F the Internet podcast. Okay, and go ahead, host.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? F the Internet podcast here, back at you with a collab. Man, listen, we've been out here and we've been out here in these podcast streets for a minute, man. For a minute. And we recognize very good podcasts when we see them, man. And these young ladies got some dope ass content. So if you ain't followed, motherfucker, follow, all right? Well, they're fairly new to the game, but at the end of the day, baby, we support everything black. F the Internet podcast. First of all, every Sunday, 6 p.m. That's F space, the space, internet space. All right. And man, this is me, Black Royalty, man. Usually the host, somebody doing my goddamn thing. Doing my darn thing. And man, let me introduce my co-host, or let them introduce themselves, rather. You know what I'm talking about? It's on y'all, baby.
Y'all know what time it is, man. I go by Jay, the Ghost, Water. I can't say that.
There we go, man.
But, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Chris, you gotta go ahead.
What's poppin'? It's your boy, Bandit Breezy.
Thank you. This old goddamn, yeah, you know what it is, ladies. It's me.
Don't do that.
It's Jay the Ghost. I get it.
Oh, and I waited to save this whole thing I was gonna do for Mr. The Ghost Carter, because I tune into his Snapchat every day because he gives me morning.
Can we get more? Can I get a little
Yes, I got you.
Because when I tell you, I be cracking up, but it's so motivational. He makes me not want to be lazy. Like, I'm like, you know what? You're right. I'm not going to go to the gym, but I'm going to get up. Okay? I'm not gonna
Get up. Go to
behind.
Just go.
Get up.
That's all you gotta do. Don't think about it. Just go.
Get your ass up. Get your ass
So
up.
bro be in his car every time driving,
Hold.
He be yelling.
Do that. We got the man himself right here, baby. Take it away.
Because I've been wanting to do it for so long.
Please.
I was like, one day I'm going to be able to get this opportunity to do this, and this is perfect.
Please.
Okay, I've been doing it for years. All right.
Please.
So he hey, what's going on? Good morning. It's officially Hump Day Wednesday. I'm on my way to the gym. Everybody get your ass up and go to the gym. Get up and do something and stop being lazy. I'm doing shoulders and back today, and it's like I skipped leg day, but whatever. Just go ahead, man. Enjoy your day. It's a smile. It's the
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bro, no, redeem yourself. What's she doing? Her
He be like-
there, cuz?
He be like,
It's a smile. No, Naomi, it's the
oh, okay.
yeah.
You know this.
Make sure you get the brown eyes in there. You see the brown? Yeah, you know what you're doing.
Make sure y'all,
Yeah.
make sure y'all tune in to F the Internet
My
podcast.
turn eyes brown, so yeah, get your There you go.
Hold on.
That's how you do. Hell
Make
yeah.
sure y'all, make sure y'all tune in.
Look at that. Oh my God.
Make sure y'all tune in. You know what I'm saying? Get y'all ass in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Get y'all ass in it. Make sure y'all work out.
Lord, don't let it be a
Yeah.
holiday.
Hey, not too much on my co-host. Not too much on my co-host.
I'm just, he
Alright.
knows. He knows. That's bro. You know, I had to. I'm sorry, I had to.
You ain't gonna defend yourself, nigga?
I can't, man. You know what? I appreciate, you know, some of y'all lazy just got up and went to the gym. So hey, I'm doing something right. But I want to do this, you know, this is not our platform. So big shout out to them. And hey, man, like, you know, we have, go ahead, Black. this show.
Ladies, if you can't get your man's cock erect, if you cannot get your man's cock erect, let me tell you something. Holidays, birthdays, Christmas, hey man, everybody needs some more. Make sure you get your man a Blue Chew. Fellas, if you suffer from ED like me, sometimes, coffee do it. Coffee make you have ED. Make sure you get you some Blue Chew. Pop one of those and pop her behind, because we can't say ass. We can't say ass in the first 7 minutes.
No. You're at 7 minutes now. There you go.
Oh, fellas, if you can't get your dick hard, listen, pop that motherfucking fuck the shit out of it. Listen, you have our ass up on the goddamn counter. You hear me? Pop her motherfucker out. Let her know who you are.
He was ready for that.
Hey, you pop the Blue Chew. I took that motherfucker the other night.
Whitney, you shouldn't have said nothing.
That motherfucker, I was like,
Look,
she had my shit.
hold on, wait. Hold on. Hey,
man.
Whitney, we all got
Oh my God.
right? So what's the
Yeah.
emoji? The emoji with the red face that the steam's coming out? That's black. That's for 7 minutes.
He was waiting. He had that bottled up, just waiting to
I be
release
coming up
it.
like James Brown. That's 7 minutes of my life. They don't
Oh
have
my God.
Valentine's Day, I give it 9.5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Listen,
Oh my God, no!
Wow.
Whoever's receiving that
I'm saying
9.5
Blue Chew.
minutes, I'm
That's a
sorry, sis.
milestone.
I don't know why he's sitting out here telling about y'all 9.5 minutes. That is intimate.
that'd be the
Man,
best
you get
9.5 minutes. That was 9.5 minutes of the best 9.5 minutes of my life.
How do you get 9.5? I'm trying to make it past 6.
No, I said 9.5. It's 9.5 on holidays.
Oh,
That's when I give it a little Jasmine
real life?
tag.
Is this real life for men? Is this real life?
This is real life,
life?
baby. It's
That's
real
real.
Is
life.
it real life?
That's them.
Okay, look.
Wait, hold on, y'all a bunch of old niggas. So, I mean, I understand.
Yo,
Oh,
all right. Listen,
hey.
I know this is your. All right, listen. It's your platform now, baby. All right. Please don't get it twisted.
Not you packing on them this early. We just
He
started.
pulled out the Blue Chew. That's only for old niggas from last time I
Oh.
checked.
No, it ain't.
Take it back.
That Blue Chew is when you have something to prove.
Okay.
When she worth that time.
When you take her on vacation,
Okay.
Wow.
when you chew that blue, you ain't gonna stop until she through. You hear me?
Preach.
Ooh. Okay.
Because I damn sure gonna chew.
Munch.
That niggas
Listen, we are presidential when it comes. We're presidential when it comes to the munching. You know what I'm saying? You gotta munch a little bit. You gotta get, you know. I mean, if we're gonna go there.
A true gentleman. Okay. You munch.
That's how you grow some beard.
A true gentleman. As you should. As you should.
you should.
Now
For
hold
more
on. Wait.
hold on. For more content on that, ladies and gentlemen, check out episode 2 of F the Internet Podcast, baby.
Shameless plug.
Definitely not shameless. I said that with my chest. Go ahead, Scoop. Fuck is she talking about?
I knew this was gonna be ignorant. I knew this was gonna be so ignorant. I knew it. I just absolutely knew it.
I'm
No, but
very
it's good for the culture. It's good for the culture.
Well, speaking for the culture, we're gonna talk about dating culture, and
Is there a dating culture?
I heard on y'all show that y'all get called misogynist a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't say that because I mean y'all treat women a little bit more better than people who are even way more like So I just wanted to pick y'all brain a little bit. Oh, okay, my speaker turned.
Wait, which half? You talking about the 55%?
Okay. We're gonna pause right there. That is perfect to lead into this. Can you please do this? Because me and Naomi were doing our research, right? And we could not find a fucking thing
At all.
So please, because we like to be educated. We ain't gonna argue with you unless we really know some shit. So can you please do us a favor and enlighten us about what is the 55% when it comes to men, or is it with women, or what exactly is it in general?
We will let the man himself, Bandit Breezy, Mr. 55%.
I'm intrigued.
Let me drink.
Before you elaborate on the 55%, let's just say this first. All right. Episode 12 of If the Internet Podcast. Listen, episode 12, you will find out what the 55% mean by Mr. Bandit motherfucking Breezy. You hear me?
Man.
All right, continue, sir. 12,
Man.
sweet.
Yeah, was that episode 12? Man, look, 55% of the women in the world ain't shit. They're lazy as hell. They don't do nothing. They just lay on their back and they don't do shit. If you get offended, that means you on that 55%. If you don't get offended, then you the rest of the extra, what's the school about what? 40-something percent?
45. 45, Chris.
Yeah, 45%. But if you fit in that 55%, you ain't shit. Hey, shoe fits, wear it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an opinionated based podcast.
Hell no.
Everybody's opinion does not on each other solely. So that's that's a good explanation because I want to dive a little bit deeper into that if we can.
You see how they didn't get offended? They ain't part of 55.
No, I'm not getting because I listen. So I need to understand before I dig in that ass. So
it was a lot to take in. It was a lot. It was a lot to take in. Very bold statements.
So and they're very generalized. So what do you mean as in if a woman is lazy? What are your characteristics that a woman has to show for you to deem them as lazy? Please give us the list.
Ain't got no kind of work ethic, ain't got no motivation in her body. She don't get up, she don't work out, she don't go to the gym, she don't cook, she don't clean, she don't take care of a man. She's all around lazy. That's 55%.
Okay. So did you ever try? Okay, because this actually leads into a great question that Naomi had. Why is it hard for some men to learn emotional intelligence to be vulnerable in a relationship? So it sounds like to me a little bit that kind of lacks like emotional intelligence because sometimes when a woman, I'm just speaking for women, when they portray that sort of behavior towards you, like not being motivated, it does kind of.
It's usually a toxic environment. Toxic environment, toxic relationship. So elaborate on that because if you're naming those characteristics, to me it sounds. I want to hear you out though, but to me it sounds like you lack emotional intelligence because a lot of those things, if you know women, we're very emotional creatures. Okay, so you have to have that. You have to be emotionally intelligent. So I'm trying to hear from y'all side because, like I said, my breath. I was.
Okay, so this is why they call me Jay Samuels.
Oh shit! Gunshots! What the? Okay. Oh! Have mercy. Woo! Yeah, you know what? Hold on. Cut the fucking music right now. Now y'all should cut the fucking music. Listen, now y'all should have fucking told us about this shit before we got into this. Cause now, baby, no. Okay, come on, let's hear it. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Jay. Go ahead. Let's hear it.
You done round her up, Chris. You done round her up.
We're gonna get this out of the way since it seemed like me saying Kevin Samuels kind of strike a nerve to her, so that kind of let me know.
Sure did. Exactly. Leave that man where he was at.
She has a personal beef with this man.
In hell.
Can the man speak?
Sorry, go ahead. We're so sorry.
No. Be quiet.
No. Go
Here
ahead.
we go. I'm gonna break it down very, very simple, stupid, what he was saying until I get to my piece, right? Everything he was saying, yes, y'all want to say opinionated, cool. But a lot of that stuff was factual because it hit a lot of factual women that the shoe fit wear. But it wasn't what he said. It wasn't what he said it got y'all angry. It's how he said it, because everything he's saying was factual.
Give me the
His
study.
His delivery was trash.
I want to see the study.
Okay, no, hold on.
Okay.
Give us an example. Give us an example.
Men are logical. No. Because men are logical. Men are logical creatures.
Okay.
They're very logical. And I can come off logical as well. So if you're saying that, I want to see the studies. I want to see the data. I want to see the research.
Or just give us an example of something he said. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Perfect example, right? A young lady came on there. The further questions. Hey, how old are you? Are you married? She was like, yes, I am married. I'm 32. He was like, okay, height and weight. How much you weigh? She was like, I'm 5'6", 192 pounds. Right? He said, if your man walk in your house and say, hey, I want a divorce, and he divorce you, would you get yourself back in the gym? She was like, yeah, because I'm going back on the market. Why she couldn't get herself back in the gym while she was with her husband? Why she had to wait till she going on the market?
So
he divorced her because of her weight.
You do realize
now,
that is just,
I feel trying to get herself back ready for whoever was going to date her. Why she couldn't stay got to take husband?
That's very like, because not every woman does that. That's just her way to get over the relationship, going to the gym because I'm getting myself back on the market. She may have said that, but that does not necessarily mean she may have felt that. She could just be putting on an act. You know what I'm saying? Because I really don't believe that. Like, yes, there are women who, after they get broke up with, they want to go do. Okay, let me stop right there. What is the problem with changing who you are after a breakup? What is the problem with doing that? Because I cut my hair a couple times.
There is nothing. There is absolutely.
Went to the gym.
There is absolutely nothing wrong with that, right? But the thing is, shouldn't you want to better yourself regardless? Why does it have to take an action from a man in order for you to better yourself as a person? Why can't you just better yourself as a person progressively?
The same way. Why does it take sometime a woman to really like push a man to go get a job, and why couldn't he do it himself?
Okay, we can have two separate discussions, right? But we're only talking about the one that I just mentioned, right?
No. I'm just saying that's kind of like the same example. That's the same example. That's like saying.
Okay, let me ask.
No, wait. You're basically saying to me that why is it going to have to take you for me to be happy when originally I should be happy for myself? But why do men do the same thing? Women push men a lot. Women stand in their corner a lot. Why do I have to sit there and do that instead for you to be a man?
So let me give an example.
My question was not answered.
I understand what you guys are saying. For some women, it does take. Okay, listen though. For some women, it does take a breakup for that to happen. And I'll give you a personal example for me. For me, I don't care what no nigga say about me. I'm going to the gym because I want to better myself personally. So it's not like that for every woman. It's not general across the board. So for me, I'm in the gym because I want that for me. I'm doing better for me. I'm elevating for me, not for no nigga. Okay. So it's very general. And it's like, you have to gauge the type of woman that you have in order to say general statements like that. Cause that's very general. Not all women are like that. Right.
Now listen.
And wait. Kevin Samuels was very general. He just generalized. And even though that specific case came on there and said what she said, and because he provoked that question out of her, he asked her that question and she said, whatever she said.
Generalize.
He very much generalized because some of those women that went on there were specific demographic. Specific demographic.
Hold on. I want to pause about having the children thing, because that's kind of like the same thing of you coming into a relationship with baggage. Our baggage just happen to be children. So like I feel like that's a little judgment. I feel like as humans, just doesn't matter about gender. We do that to each other. That's
man. He
No, I
said
get what
36, 4 kids, and you want a high, you entitled to a high value man now. Why?
Okay, what's the definition of high value man?
Wait, damn.
You know,
Hold on.
That's what I'm saying, right?
But
Structure.
No,
There's a lot of
there's difference. There's difference because I can sit here and call my husband a high value man in my mind because
funding,
Why
money,
Yeah.
money, moolah, financial. That's all the women call for when they think of high value. Listen to the women that he brought on the show.
You're proving my point. Go ahead.
I can agree that
I'm not-
there are women. Because I've said this before. I don't like the younger generation of women who are money hungry and it's all about the bag. Like when I was.
But it's not even younger. It's not even younger women. I'll tell you that right now.
After I graduated high school,
was-
like my little sister's generation, like after
Absolutely not.
And really ran with Trina's lyrics. They really
Absolutely
did.
not.
They really put
But-
Trina's lyrics.
Because you see the demographic. Now you're how old? You're in like, you see the demographic that's coming. I'm just saying, you, Whitney, the demographic that's
I'm
right,
sorry. I can't
right.
tell you my real age because I
I'm 28.
age like wine. I'm 34.
yes, very. Look at her. Shout out to my host. Look at my
I look
host.
younger than all y'all combined.
No, but what I'm trying to say is that a lot of the things that I've seen in the women that have gone on this are not my age.
Right.
They're not my age going on there. And if they are my age, they're definitely not the type of women I associate with.
They fucking suck.
Here's the thing,
hold
man.
on.
Oh, here's the thing. Let me say something.
Wait. You asking me to answer your question. You still didn't answer ours about the emotional intelligence.
Listen, I'm about to
Oh, yeah.
generally
Yeah.
I'm about to generally answer everything. Here's the thing, right? When there is a statement that is being said to a specific situation, there's always a general opinion on it, as if that person speaking on that specific topic is talking to all women. And a perfect example just happened. Now, my co-host brought up a simple case of Kevin Samuels talking to a specific female and giving her that specific advice tailor-made to her specific problem. But yet, he's talking to all women. It does not make sense. These women call his show, asks his opinion on things, and then when he give them, here come all the rest of the, Chris, what's the percentage on that?
55%.
Okay, here comes the rest of the 45%.
Ciao, baby.
Here comes the rest of the 45% to argue a case that has nothing to do with him, i.e., much respect, but Miss Salacia, if it don't apply, sweetheart, let it fly. Listen, at the end of the day, if a woman can sit on here and say, "Oh, niggas ain't shit. Oh, y'all niggas got little this and little that. Y'all broke ass niggas." There was no way that I'm gonna say.
I never said that was.
But it does make for good.
Does the name calling really affect y'all? It's just name calling. It's just roasting. Like,
No, it does affect them.
Oh, y'all say men got little one. No. I'm like, dude, we get roasted every day. We can't be a woman at all.
Of all,
We're too fat. We can't wear makeup. Don't wear wigs. Wear wigs. It's like. But y'all can't handle being called having small dick. If you ain't got a small dick, then okay, I don't got one. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Like,
hey, that's our podcast. Listen, ho. Perfect example of an entire statement that made perfect sense until that one trigger point, and now that whole sentence out the window.
Emotional.
And now it's just that.
Yes, I'm going to be triggered.
Emotional.
It's
Hey,
just
that's why I always
listen. Ho. Now we're talking about the intelligence. We know that, like we understand that. So when a man calls that out, where's the offense?
What do you mean when the man calls that out?
When a man sees the fact that a woman, like how I just pointed that out, right?
Right.
I just pointed that out, right? So when I call that out, when I say that, there shouldn't be any type of defense about it because you admitted the action. So when we say things,
perfect example, right?
For us responding, is it defense or
Perfect.
us responding and having a conversation?
No. Y'all responded with emotion. Y'all not responding logically. Or
We're women. We are
Wait, because I did not. Hold on. Hold on.
We all for women, baby.
You rounding her up, but me. Okay, I see what you're.
I'm starting to realize. I'm starting to see.
I see what you're trying to say, but
so
at the same time,
we're not massaging this, and then she's starting to see.
She's the one who said that. I said I watched y'all videos, and I didn't say nothing because I'm still trying to evaluate what my actual opinion on y'all videos are. But what I'm saying is, emotional intelligence works two ways, and what you're telling me does not lack. It lacks emotional intelligence, because if you calling a woman out like that, right, you're gonna do it in a respectful manner. You know that women are emotional, so you're not going to. And I'm saying this, and I'm not saying specifically in this Kevin Samuels whatever. And by the way, the example I asked you to present was not the example I was looking for, but that's fine. That's fine. So,
No. Hold on. I'm gonna pause.
Wait. Hold on. Wait a minute. Slacia Fierce is talking. Anyways, as I was saying, now I lost my train of thought. Damn. Okay, Jay, go ahead, because I lost it. Goddamn.
Let me bring you back, because I had to pause you right there because you said that wasn't the example you wanted. I couldn't get to my example because when I said Kevin Samuels, Jay Samuels, they call me, you responded with emotion.
We didn't know he was.
never got there.
Emotion as in laughing because it's funny. Emotion as in laughing because we thought it was funny. Is that what you're trying to talk about? Or did you think that we felt something emotional because we don't like him? I can separate the fact of he is who he is. Yes, he said what he said about women. He also got on black men too. He was balanced. Of
course, I know. I've been watching him.
The media just showed mainly the stuff they wanted us to see, which I can give him that leeway. I don't hate the man. I mean, I don't agree with how he spoke to women, but
that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, he was balanced. He did everybody. It wasn't just us. So it wasn't like we just thought it was funny. So there was no emotion, as in we were tied up with some shit.
No, my point was I was getting to her example, but once I got to her example, it triggered her. She went off, and it cut me off. So that's what we getting with the whole.
I was taken aback. I was just taken aback.
She heard Samuel. She said, "Hold on."
And to go back with with the second thing, you know, a lot of women don't. What's the word? They say it starts with an A. You don't take what?
Accountability.
Oh no, my bad. Accountability.
Okay.
Accountability. I know what that word means because I preach that every day in my life.
I did take accountability for that. Yes, you were trying to get to your example, and we both were like, "What the?" You know, we was taken aback.
It wasn't that. Maybe if I saw him before. Wait, maybe if I saw him before saying stuff about this, like on his Snapchat, then I would be like, okay, that's nothing new. But I was like,
she was shocked. That's why I said I've been doing research on y'all, but like it's not like I know every single video. You know what I'm saying? So I was taken aback. I was shooketh.
Say it in French, Naomi. Say it in French. This is your king.
Baby, it's too many languages in my head. I can't even think of what to say right now.
Jay Samuel only comes out when a female tells me some BS. When I know it's BS.
Oh, okay. And then when men tell me BS, I get called masculine. So
with men, go ahead, Black.
I have nothing to say. It's just the fact of like, I stole this, right? I get in trouble for stealing this, but he stole it too. Has nothing to do with that. It's about.
But didn't you just not say in the group message, "It's cool if y'all do it, but it ain't cool if we do it"? Is that not the same thing?
He actually said it's cool when y'all do it. It's a problem when we do it.
Oh, but it's a problem when we do it, though, right? I don't know the proper colloquialism of what the fuck the sentence is. I'm just saying. That's the same thing you just did to us, right? So why is it not the same? Like,
how is it different? That's what I'm trying to find out. And I'm not saying this as a reaction emotionally. I'm saying this from intellect because I'm trying to understand this. and I want to know because, yeah, it
Naomi,
seems like
Naomi,
yeah.
Hold on, Naomi, hold on. Look at all the men's faces.
Because it's very
this one right here, Bandit Breezy. We got beef. Go ahead, cause go ahead.
time out, because now I'm on my podcast shit. Stop defending shit that don't pertain to your ass. All right? If you one of the good women out there that a misogynistic pig, if he says some shit about all women,
didn't say that. It's just why can't we have a healthy conversation about how we feel versus
no, I understand. I understand. I'm saying it makes it
wrong, and that we should go check ourselves.
No, I'm saying it makes for good podcast content. I'm talking about real life right now. I'm a fourth wall breaker. It makes for good content to get on here and debate and see different points of views. But at the end of the day, I always preach this. After Internet Podcast live every Sunday, 6:00. What are we? We Central Standard Time. It was Central Standard Time. All right, that's 2 hours behind these niggas. 2 hours behind these niggas, and 1 hour ahead of that nigga over there. So what I'm saying is, I always preach the word of find your individual, understand your individual, and just get the fuck out the way. All right?
Isn't that what I'm saying as well?
Wow. Yes, but we're just really going into detail when it comes to, when you guys are emotional and we're not logical when it comes to your emotions.
So being emotional does not mean we're wrong. So being emotional just equates to us being wrong.
Oh, we're back podcast.
Because that's what it sounds like. It sounds like
we're back podcast.
Us being emotional just automatically because we're so emotional.
No. I just have a very sarcastic way of saying things.
I do too.
Let me tell you something. All right. Let's break fourth wall again. Let's break.
Let's go.
Let's break fourth wall. Right. My name is Black Royalty. If you don't know, it's right there. I have a daughter. Okay, which means that I am equipped to having to go through every single emotion that there will be, right? Of course, I will have to sit down with baby girl, and I will have to listen, and I will have to understand her feelings, and I will have to give her the logic that I can give as a father. Now, does it mean that it's the right way and my way or the highway? No, but it's something for her to sit down with, process, and do with it as she will. Now, when I get on here and talk about grown women, I love y'all. I just like to talk shit and put that shit on blast. Same with niggas. Niggas out there, lick your woman feet, all right? If she wants her feet licked, then lick your woman feet, right?
No, it's only if, just like eating ass. You only eat ass like 3 times a week. I tried it.
That's why his face so smooth.
You should have pink eye as much ass you done eat during the week. You should have pink eye every day. Bro, like you should have really have like medically that's concerning.
Just make sure you keep that part about my daughter.
I got you, bros. I got you. Nigga, we literally have 19 followers. All the 19 are gonna follow you. Okay.
After end that podcast. I grew up with sisters, a single mother.
Sisters. But I grew up with a lot of boys that were homeboys, and that's it. I didn't even have a lot of girlfriends.
Because it's easy to it's easy to like.
We get called men haters. We get called that we're too opinionated, that we're just mad, and I'm a whole happily married incel.
So that's what I'm saying. So like I understand, y'all have, a pride thing.
If I just have an opinion back, why do I have to automatically be wrong?
Now I understand if you
because y'all come about always saying that we're wrong.
Whitney, wait, let him speak. Go ahead. It's our platform.
I'm saying, of course. I don't even know what I said at this point.
Yeah.
Next.
Exactly what?
Do you see? You see? What's your husband's name?
Go ahead, Jay.
We were talking about emotional what?
Intelligence.
Intelligence. Why is it hard for some men to learn emotional intelligence to be vulnerable in a relationship?
It's not hard. It's not.
Why it's hard?
Y'all just run into Hold on, hold on. Let me. It's not hard. I'm gonna let you. It's not hard, but most women run into men that don't do that or don't want to do that, so they take that and run with it. All men does this. If you get a bunch of girls that all say that, if 10 girls say that and they dated 10 men, guess what? It's 100 men that ain't.
It's.
I'm waiting. I have a question.
So I got to answer the question.
No. I have a question. So if you feel that way, if women feel like that, say again what you just said.
If 10 women date 10 men and all was unemotionally available to them or intelligence, that's 100 dudes already. So you got 10 girls that meet each other, they all saying the same thing. So what's the happen? It's a ripple effect. So
okay,
all
but
men. Go ahead.
At the same time, is it not like that's like the same thing for women? If 10 dudes told you, like, sorry, y'all stress me.
I threw you off.
Yeah, no, you did, because what I'm trying to say basically is say the first part again.
Them 10 women ain't got bad taste.
Yes, if 10 women meet 10 men and ain't ish, it's not emotional intelligence, then what?
Okay, so if 10 women met 10 men, we would be whores. Okay, and we have to deal with it. No. What I'm saying is, yes, you gotta deal. Me and Naomi's basic point is y'all have to deal with emotional intelligence. We are emotional, yes. Sometimes there's a lot of women who don't think logically, that are not logically sound. But
I also feel like, sorry to cut you off, Whitney. I also feel like people don't know what emotional intelligence means. They see the word emotion, or they see the word emotional, and they're like, "Oh my god! Like, you know what I'm saying?"
Mechanism, defense.
It gets the girls and it gets the guys. It messes with you. But there's so much more to emotional intelligence, and I feel like it's one of the components in a relationship, and a lot of people don't have it. And I mean that for women and men. Okay, so it just. Go ahead.
Black Royalty's been ready to go ahead.
Ask me the question.
We asked.
Go ahead. Why is it hard for some men to learn emotional intelligence to be vulnerable? Vulnerable.
Child, I got me some tomatoes at the market, child.
Baby, give me that urn.
Look at that orange over there, baby. Child, get your banana out of there, baby.
This is hard.
Get your banana. All right, listen. All right. Because I'm kind of like, I'm back. All right.
Okay.
Hey, allow me to reintroduce myself. Right. Listen. So to answer your
the royalty.
Yeah. Okay. Listen. The reason why it's hard, because men that's hard for, they didn't grow up in a loving household. Right. Their fathers were not there to teach them how to love a woman. And 9 times out of 10, they usually grew up with a mother that's bitter to men. Therefore, and treats them a certain type of way. And we in the black community, you got me on in the black community, we have a lot of absent fathers, right? And with that being said, when we have absent fathers, I'm pretty sure we all heard it. I know I've heard it. The mother wants to play the role of mother and father, and that's not what a child needs, especially a man. Send him to his uncles. A woman cannot be a man. Can she raise a good young man? 100%.
Absolutely.
But she cannot be a man. Therefore, she cannot teach that man how to love and simultaneously be the woman, the ideal woman that he needs to love. They clash. Or that will only have him understanding one form of intelligence when it comes to a woman. And now that's when you get the nigga that's, I'm not your mama. I'm not trying to be the
Black. You get too loud. You get too lit. You get lit.
I must be better because I'm on the roll, baby.
Let me stop you out there.
Okay.
Let me give you a stop because I can give you your cookies on that. Because previously before my marriage.
It's not all just ignorance.
No. I agree. But what I'm saying is, previous before my marriage, raising sons by myself, I already knew I couldn't be that. And it wasn't just send him off. I understood, like, if I do potentially get with somebody else, I have to make sure they are the perfect father figure for my sons. Exactly.
Of course.
Exactly. And having all sons, I have to realize that there's no way I can teach him how to be a man, because I only know how to be a woman. That's the only language I understand. It's like me trying to teach you Spanish and I don't know Spanish.
Or you just know the basics of Spanish. Because you know what a man is. You know what the ideal man is. Every woman knows what the ideal man is. But you're not gonna produce that because you're only giving him half the game. You're only giving him what a woman wants from a man.
Don't give it to him like that.
Go ahead, Jay. No. Go ahead, Jay.
You know when I get
No, I'm just saying, don't give it to him like that. Don't give it to him like that.
I'm just asking the question.
I agree with him. No. As a mother of sons, what he said is fact. I can agree wholeheartedly. Fact.
That's the answer to your question.
I can agree. But it's just different when it comes to my sons, though.
Ladies, let me tell you something.
Oh, God.
Men deserve, young boys, they deserve to have a male figure in their life. I get your pain, black sister. I feel your pain, black sister. But you cannot be mother and father. You need that male figure in his life.
That's it. It's done.
Because you raised a group of men, that's bullshit. And to all my dogs out there, talking about y'all kind of like mute yourself real quick. Hey, to all my dogs out there, I ain't attacking you, my G, because I get it. You feel me? But the question was posed for men. But I get it, my nigga.
Well, I feel like I'm gonna say this, and I feel like I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this.
Male intelligence as well.
No. This is just how I truly feel. I feel like the women who raise their son as in, I'm your daddy too, your daddy. That's just nothing deriving from, but nothing but hurt. They never heal. So it's like, of course, you're gonna try to play both those roles.
Right.
You're hurt. You want to make sure your child's not missing something that you would feel like they're missing because you missed that. But that's not always the case. Like my child, it didn't even notice anything. And it's like,
lucky.
As long as you provide for them and give them give them a good foundation, that's all they really look for. It's like sometimes we as women do make it bigger than what it is.
And I agree because I come from a household where I have two brothers and I'm the only girl. And my mom never. Yeah, she's African, hella African, but she never stepped in that role of I'm going to be your father too. She was like, no, I'm your mother. I can't give you where your father's supposed to fill in. And I feel like sometimes a lot of women don't have that, or they don't have people around them, or they're too bitter with whatever happened in their relationships to put that
emotional.
That shit
okay, sure. Emotional.
Basically be emotional and logical at the same time. Women can't evolve to that. Just some maturity with time.
That shit raise a group of men that don't know how to listen to a woman and don't know how to read in between the lines of a woman. Because in all honesty, and y'all know this for a fact, yes, I'm speaking for women when I say that. Sometimes y'all are very difficult emotionally. One time you hear it and you're there.
But the unhealed ones. Those are the unhealed ones. Those are the ones that didn't want to put in that work.
That's the beauty of it.
That's the beauty. But listen, we understand. That's the beauty of a woman, though. Not all women. Never speak. I'm never saying all women, unless I'm just speaking for all women, like I just said. If the end of that podcast, live every Sunday 6.
He is great. He's great.
Listen, if you need to get your cock hard, if you need to get your cock hard, listen. Valentine's Day, you want to take it back to the hotel. You want somebody to take on vacation.
Why do you have so much Bluetooth?
Why do you have so much Bluetooth? Those packages.
Let's get that down pat. Why do you have so much Bluetooth, my guy?
My question is, why are they still sealed? You need to pop those open to pop your Bluetooth. Listen. You chew the blue, you chew the blue, you gonna hit her till she through. You hear me? But all I'm saying is,
it's the blue background for me too.
hey,
Perfect. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Internet podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
No, welcome to That's Our Podcast. Oh, y'all, you know what? We got straight into the conversation. Hold on. We got straight into the conversation. I totally forgot to ask. And it doesn't matter because I can move lips. So, what is out for y'all individually? Jay, I'm going to start with you.
This nigga's a social media whore.
I know
He's a social media whore every time. Every time we go through this. Every time.
Yo. Make sure y'all check us out on that's our podcast right now.
And make sure you tag. Go ahead. Because I ain't mad at it. Do what you gotta do what you do, because I understand. Go ahead now.
Yeah, they do social media whore too.
Sometimes you gotta do what you do, you know what I'm saying? When you plan,
okay, but
you never know.
Nigga, are you on live or are you on talking on the podcast?
Ask me the next question, then. I must be butter because I'm
I'm gonna start with Black Royalty. Black Royalty, what is out for the week?
What's out? Hey, what's out is
out for the week for you, Black Royalty.
Hey, tax don't hold your head. Listen, first of all, they shouldn't have jumped that nigga 6ix9ine for that. They should have jumped him for
something else. He got what he deserved.
Nah, they should have jumped that nigga for something else. That nigga just made some punk ass comments about he ain't Mexican. He don't claim the Puerto Rican.
It's hood politics. It's hood politics. You go outside, start talking shit like you can't be touched, and then when you touch, now you got a problem.
Say something to trigger your emotion.
I'm not emotion. Actually, that was very much so my masculine side, if you ask me. So the way that my lip cocked a little bit, that was more on my masculine side. Takashi, that's hood.
I'm saying no. I understand that's hood politics. I'm just saying he got jumped. No, that was karma. That was karma. Hood politics. He didn't get his hood politics. He got jumped by some Puerto Rican niggas. All I'm saying, and all he said was that I don't claim my Puerto Rican side. You feel me?
Smell a little Jesse Smollett to me.
The way it happened. Or if you guys don't know what happened,
don't talk about Jesse.
No, stop. Stop. We're not going to do that. We're not going to sit here.
You talking about Juicy Smollett?
Yeah, we're not going to have a sit here and have a whole podcast on that whole situation because I'm saving that subject. So, next.
That's still in our topic.
So that's what's out for you.
I'm still in our topics. Yeah, I'm 100%. That's out. He should have got jumped by some hood niggas and not no Puerto Rican niggas. That's all I'm saying. All right, go ahead.
Okay, Bandit Breezy, what's out for the week for you, sir?
Huh? I ain't really got nothing.
You asked the wrong person.
I got something for him.
So what was it during the week that made you think, like, man, the fuck? What was that moment for you this week?
Shit, nothing.
Seems like you have like that. Because your face.
I don't. I got him. This was out for the week for me and Chris.
Okay.
Ladies, because I'm gonna get Chris started, so I'm only doing this for him. Ladies, what we don't want to see was out for me and Chris. Bandit Breezy on IG. Look, when you pay your own rent and your own car note, you got your own job, you get your own your nails and hair done. Don't post on your social media saying I got all this shit done. Don't DM me. You are grown. You don't have no man right now. You're supposed to do that yourself.
We are not entitled to do that for you. Thank you very much. Take care of yourself. Shit.
Yeah, that's
please. Hold.
No woman anymore.
Oh no. I just had a thought.
I agree. No, I agree.
Let me hear that thought.
No. Because we got a DM from somebody who watches our podcast talking about that. So
yes.
I was just reflecting.
Wait.
I deleted it, but yes, we did.
No, why didn't you say? Okay, that's a side note. But no, what I'm saying is I do agree because I agree with that only when it comes to human. There's no gender with that. There's no male, female. As a human, you need to do that for yourself, regardless. Because we don't know as a humans if we're going to spend the rest of our lives fucking by ourselves. So it's not good. 55% of women
does that.
Yes, exactly. So it's like we don't know, but we don't know that though. That's just the outcome. And if that's what women do, that's what we do. But I'm not saying all women. All I'm saying is that I agree with that because as in somebody who always had to do shit by herself, yes, I had to get it by myself. There was nobody I could call it. I had to fucking get it. There was
Press the
nothing.
hand claps for you.
Nothing. I'm not saying. I mean, maybe I'm the exception. But I do fully agree with that. I don't agree as in women, as in men. I just agree as in human beings. That's what we need to be doing for ourselves.
Wow.
You don't get rewarded for what the fuck you're supposed to do.
Exactly. I'm not gonna give you a cookie for washing dishes. You should wash dishes. What the fuck? They're dirty.
Good job. Do it again.
I used to have roaches all the time, but listen, that's a whole nother story. After the podcast for that full story every Sunday live at 6 o'clock.
My God.
He dirty.
I think our 19 subscribers get it.
We gonna talk about it.
First of all,
I
Y'all
think
gonna have more. Y'all gonna have more than 19.
if you ain't promoting, you're moving in slow motion. You know what I mean? All I'm saying is you're gonna get this plug you're gonna get this plug like electricity, baby.
Yes.
You know why it's there too. That's a whole nother story. You know why it's there. If you want to know the rest of that story.
Listen. Okay, so y'all did what's out for the week. I'm gonna ask the second question. Right, that's my alarm. That's my alarm. I have to remind myself. Okay, so do you? Yeah, I need structure in my life. I'm ADHD. Yes.
I got you.
See?
Go ahead, girl. Ask a question.
Y'all collectively, as a group, believe in the 80-20 rule. And if you don't know what it is, let me know.
I don't know what the 80-20 is. Could you elaborate, please?
I don't believe
the 80-20.
Well, I do.
No.
Can we elaborate
You do, but no.
Can we elaborate on the 80-20?
Okay, so the 80-20 is the only way I can explain things is in like metaphors. So, like, okay, let's say you're with somebody, right? And they're literally giving you about 80% of what you want, but they're lacking 20. Are you willing to leave that situation to go find that extra 20%? Like the same way that he explained about, remember, Jay, when he explained about the women going into the elevators that kept going up because they, like, you know what I'm saying?
Until they were single because they kept
unicorn. Yeah, exactly. That's basically the same thing. Basically the same thing. Are you willing to go out there to find that remaining 20 just because they're giving you 8?
If you a dumbass, listen, let me tell you something about men. Let me tell you something about men, bro. Let me tell you something about men. Sometimes, well, listen, for the most part, if we gal you, and that in Texas, that means if we want you to be our girlfriend. Yeah, if we want you to be our girlfriend, 9 times out of 10, we see something in you to where we want to settle down to a certain extent, right? So whatever percentage that you're giving, we fuck with it enough to say, all right, I'm exclusive with you. But
anybody answer? Wait. Anybody? No, wait. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
But sometimes we jump into that prematurely because we're not equipped. We're not proper. We didn't do the work on ourselves to be properly equipped to handle a long-term relationship. So therefore, we fuck it up sometimes. And to all my dogs, I get it. The question was just presented to get an understanding. All right. So don't get it twisted. I ain't up here bashing my niggas because I get it. Niggas, sometimes we don't heal. Sometimes we don't heal all the way.
All your homies in the hood, the fuck.
Sometimes we don't heal all the way. Fellas, go out there and heal yourselves before y'all jump in this relationship. Because sometimes that woman have kids, my nigga. Sometimes that woman have kids, my nigga. So you might want to heal yourself before you know what I'm talking about. But I get it.
Gotta leave you alone.
But I get it, my nigga. We want it, but sometimes we ain't equipped for it.
Royalty. We understand. Vanna Breezy, your answer.
That's the 80-20 rule.
Sorry, that was my
depends. For me, it depends what's all in that 80 and what's in that 20.
Oh, let's say the 80 is all the good shit.
All the good shit? Oh, hell yeah. But hold on, what's in the 20?
Yeah, all the good shit. Like, okay, let's say, for example, let's say, okay. Let's say she treats you right. She cooks for you. She's there emotionally. Like, she's your best friend. That's your homie. That's your dog.
Basically, all the stuff you said in the 55%.
Your best friend, but she don't want to bust it open every night.
Oh, that's a strong 20% right there, so.
You got
That's
to
a
go.
strong 20 now.
Percent.
Like,
No, but are you willing? Yeah, but are you willing to go back out there in these streets to go find that extra 20, and you know you're never going to find that? That's something major you can work on and hype that up instead of
the
just
streets.
I can speak
Back in the streets.
I can speak for my brothers when I say that relationship wouldn't have been formed to begin with.
So y'all take sex as a major factor.
Hold on. Okay,
It
let me
depends
explain.
on the individual.
Hold on.
Depends on the
Let me show
individual.
you. You know, sex is a way a man truly shows his love for you, right?
Physical.
And you know
Y'all
that's the
won't
same
be-
way, and you know emotionally for women as well, that's the same way. Go ahead.
It's a physical and emotional connection. Huh?
Yeah,
But
but if I need to cut that physical off, I totally can. Go ahead.
Now you
You know,
weaponizing.
as the
I'm not weaponizing
hold on, Black. Hold on, Black. We could dive into that because that's why I call me Jay Samuels. So you know that.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Master gonna whip you. Don't say that now. Don't say the KS now. You don't say it on this podcast now. Don't
Go
do that.
ahead. Go ahead, Jay.
My mother's gonna love this.
So,
Hey, Mom.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, you don't think that yes, a man can do so much for y'all to show y'all he loves y'all, right? But that is the most.
Pinnacle.
How can I say it? The most. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. That is the pinnacle way of a man shows he really loves you, because women can feel that it's an exchange of energy. So
Yes.
So
So if you
I don't
cutting
agree
that
with
off,
I don't agree with that. You setting yourself up.
no.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm not saying this. I'm not saying it's the best thing. I'm saying as a man, we ejaculate 10 times more than for. I got to send the book, man.
He off that Bluetooth.
No. I have a great metaphor for it because this verse really made me understand man. Because when Lil Wayne said, "As soon as I come to my senses," I was like, "Well, damn, that makes so much sense." It's like y'all get a light bulb as soon as y'all nut, like ding. Like
First off, I don't let Lil Wayne speak for me.
That's after a
Chris Brown.
long time.
Okay, Chris Brown, I don't hear anything that you have to say seriously because
I can't trust Lil Wayne either because he been through.
that is human psyche. You can't tell me.
You can't do that to Wayne. You can't do that.
Thank you.
Love him.
Psyche. But think about it.
Love him.
I want y'all to individually think about it. How many times have y'all nutted and thought like, I could
have done without.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne is speaking for Lil Wayne.
Okay.
No, I'm saying the metaphor of what he said. Like what he said. That makes so much sense.
Okay, put it like this. There is some truth to what he said, right? Because, for example, perfect example. If you had a dry spell as a man, if you have a dry spell for a while,
Blue balls.
that ugly bitch at the job gonna start to look like Beyonce.
Right, real good. Beer goggles, right? Beer goggles. Beer goggles, right? Super drunk when you get super drunk and you go home with a coyote ugly, or when we have to do the slut walk.
Not a coyote.
We have abstinent for months and months, and we get drunk and we're like, you know what? He looks all right. He looks a little good. So I'm gonna do it.
You speaking for yourself.
Beer goggles, right? As soon as I come, I'm like, ooh, I should have done.
I've never had that.
I never had it. I'm just talking about the bar. I'm just talking about the bar. I'm not speaking for, like I said, it's based on the individual, but I'm talking about the bar. The bar specifically says that. Now, after a drought, I'm just saying, Keisha from accountant started to look like Beyonce. All I'm saying is Keisha McCollum might start to be bad. That's all I'm saying.
Keisha McCollum got a fat ass, so
I can see where he's coming from. Right now, my brother Brandon Breeze ain't got to deal with that.
Why is Brandon? Why? Let me know. No. This is a particular question I wanted to ask Mr. Bandit Breezy.
They on your eyes, boy.
Wait, can I just say his crazy eyes? The reason why I'm laughing so much because he's like and doing all this, and I'm like, you're killing me.
Adorable. Right? He's just
it's working.
Oh, you gotta call.
Wait.
That's why I got to deal with that.
Bandit, do it again. Hey,
got him.
Bandit, do it one more time. Do it one more time. The face.
That's
that. Hey, Tim, that's that face. Hey, tell me you don't love me, now leave you alone. I don't love you. Get your motherfucking ass. That's that face.
No.
All I can say is, my nigga, hey, Chris, between me and you, it's working.
It's not working. I'm just saying he's like adorable. Like when I just had my baby, he's adorable. Like, oh, you baby.
You're younger than me, man. Face to a baby.
Because he's
look at his face. He's killing me. You gotta stop because I can't. Go ahead.
Exactly. You see how I look? I don't have to deal with that whole. And she started looking like Beyonce.
No. He heightens our mommy sense.
Ooh, cocky. Your mommy sense. He giving me crazy eyes. I'm giggling.
Hey, Scooby.
Scooby, it's not working.
Yeah.
It's not working.
I ain't got to deal
It's
with
not
that.
working.
I was talking.
I know Scooby way too well for anything to work. So stop. So next question, Bandit Breezy.
Next question.
Bandit Breezy. As
Pause for a minute.
No, don't do it. You ain't even got to. She already glossed over it. Bandit Breeze.
I didn't gloss over shit, Tim. Shut up. As men,
You're right.
Yo,
I'm gonna let her make it.
hey, she ain't glossing over shit,
let her make
Jay. Fuck it, about.
Bandit Breezy. As a man, what are your qualifications for getting into a relationship, and what does wife material look like for you?
Your ass better be in the gym. You better be able to cook. Be open-minded. You better have some ambition to do better, be better. Let's see.
And you got to be mixed.
You gotta have some kind of mentality.
Angelina Jolie.
Naomi, get up, my African sister.
Angelina Jolie.
Makes me.
This is a shot.
This piece.
Bandit.
Hey, man.
God damn.
Nah, but
Go ahead.
nah, but real shit though. You gotta be able to cook. You gotta be able to clean. You know what I'm saying?
Don't stutter on
The
it.
basics to survive, or we gotta make gourmet meals because y'all niggas
Nah, real talk. I don't really need a woman to cook for me because I cook for my damn self.
Hey man, that's what I'm trying to teach my sons. You don't need no bitch to cook for y'all.
All right, I could
She
cook.
said
I could
bitch.
clean. I could do
She
all the
said
basics
bitch.
myself.
Man, we cook by ourselves.
Yeah,
She
I
said
cook
bitch.
for
Bitch,
myself.
though.
So my bitches can fly now.
When it comes to being a woman, you should know how to actually carry yourself as a woman. You better not come at me with that masculine energy.
There it is.
I loved how you segued
Y'all niggas be falling right into the trap of these women.
So, as individual men, I want to ask y'all. As men, I want to ask y'all, what era? Hold on. What era do y'all think women lost their femininity?
You show it. What you want, is it really that important? You've been on my mind, and I really can't ignore it. Little baby, you a 10. When I'm in it, I got you going, oh. I can't even help it.